Hey everyone, so it's a rainy April 27th here in southern Colorado Springs. I've been messing around trying to get this feeder right. You may have seen in some of my other videos where I've messed with a gallon jug, which I thought was a great idea because I could put a gallon of sugar water and really make sure these girls had lots of feed. The problem with that is it was way too flimsy and it just kind of collapsed in as it kept sucking air in and causing a vacuum, and it really wasn't holding the fluid out. Maybe it just had a gallon might just be too much sugar water and puts too much pressure on the bottom, and it was just leaking out all over on the ground and stuff, and it just seemed to keep on leaking. So I tried smaller things. I tried this, but this kind of wallered around in that hole a little too much down in there. So I've been looking for something that's the right size, and I finally found it. This electrolyte beverage. I just paid $3 for this because I needed the bottle. So, but the good news is it seems to fit perfectly inside there. I saw another video of someone that said a Gatorade top would fit in there, but quite honestly, I tried it and it was too big. It didn't sit all the way down on top to where the bees could actually get it. So what I'm going to do now is probably pour this down the drain, or may feed it to myself after I read what exactly it is. I'll drill a few small holes in the cap there and then fill it with sugar water, put it back on this hive. In the meantime, I'll drop this one back on there just because I think that's something better than nothing. So you can see how any little movement there kind of lets that drip through. So I'll just rest that on there, and when I come back, I'll be able to fill this one out. All right. So I'm supposed to be picking up a package of bees today. The truck was delayed, so we are waiting, and it's probably a good thing because I've seen snow and there's been lots of rain, and of course these are not ideal conditions. It's pretty cool. It's about 34 degrees. Not ideal conditions to try and put a package of bees in their new home, but we'll see if it warms up a little bit today. If not, we may just keep them in the garage overnight and let see what Mother Nature has in store for us tomorrow. Thanks for coming along, guys. Hey everyone, what a great day to get your bees. We'll figure it out though. We'll get them safe and secure here shortly. All right, so we put a package of bees in Vienna. These girls are still, some of them are still trying to find their way in there, but I shook most of them in. You can see that these girls are fanning pheromones out so that the rest of the bees can hopefully find them. But the queen is snugly inside there. I had to wait a little bit and wait for the weather to warm up just a little bit. The sun came out. It's still only like maybe 44 degrees. So I tried to do it as quickly as I could, but I thought it's better to get them in there early and have them cold out here in their eventual home and let them start building comb here, rather than trying to keep them in a garage overnight just to get an extra 10 degrees tomorrow. So hopefully Vienna's gonna thrive out here. You can see it's just gotten warm enough for some of the other bees to start moving around. There's activity at La Paz and Berlin. Haven't actually seen anyone at London yet, but on the backside of London at where the queen is, I know we had some activity. Oh, yep, and there's a lady come to see. Oh, now they're all coming out. Don't want to stand in their way, but so what I've done, I actually made real quick a top board because I realized I didn't have one as I got these bees in there. So made a top board, put some sugar water in there for them. I put a pollen patty in there for them. And I believe everything should be good to go. So definitely want to try and get those bees clustered inside there to go in. I may need to, bees tend to walk up, so I may have to angle it the other way to try and get them to come up that area. So we'll see. But anyway, just wanted to show you guys that we've got Vienna going. So I've got 4 official hives, 1 queen incubator, but haven't seen a lot of activity. I'm hoping that one's going to work, but if not, it's not really any great loss to me. I would love to have an extra queen at this point, but if I don't, then that's fine too. So anyway, we'll talk more. Thanks for coming along. Hi guys, welcome back to Adrian Has Bees. So I loaded up a new package in Vienna. If you want to see what it takes to put a package in, I've done a video on that. I did it last year. I'll try and make a link to it here. But if not, feel free to go back and look in my 2023 playlist, and there is installing a package in there. I didn't do it very elegantly, but I got it done. So now, since these ladies have had a day or two, a day driving and a day here to get used to their queen, she's still in a cage in here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull the cage out. I'm going to hopefully mark the queen. I believe I've got everything ready to do that. I've got my queen marking pen. I've got a cage that I can put her in to mark her. Hopefully I can make all this work. We're about to find out. So I do have a feeder in the top here. I'll show you what that looks like. So if you look inside there, see there's a whole bunch of bees. And they can get to the water, but they don't actually drown in it because they can always climb out. So that's pretty good. So I just made this top cover really quick yesterday because I ran out of, I didn't realize I didn't have one. So what we're going to do is try and keep this level. Oh, looks like I dropped a pollen patty. Oh, nice. Well, you girls have started building some comb already there, huh? Not in the right place, but I do have a green drone comb in there. So what we're going to do, going to make some room here. We are going to pull that queen out of there. She still seems to be there. That's good. One thing I didn't do is bring a screw to get the rest of that candy plug or whatever it is out of that thing. So what I've got to be careful of, so there's a cork in here. You can see the queen in there. So we're going to try and get her out of there. But let me go get, actually I think I'll be able to get her out. I just hope none of these girls try and sting me. while I'm doing this. I am trying to help. Okay, so I've got the cork out. I've got my finger over the hole. The queen is still in there. I can see her through the bees here. So what I'm going to do is try and get the queen in here so that I can get her marked. So let's get some smoke going. Do not sting me. Oh, god dang it. Queen, where'd you go? Oh, I see her. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I almost lost my queen. Yeah, get in there. Get in there. Whew! Holy cow, that was crazy dangerous. Okay. Well, she took me for some excitement there. So now what I need to do is get her to be face down on the... There we go. Now I can actually get her marked. Oh my gosh. What a crazy time. I want her in a little better place than that. So, what nuts trying to get that queen. That was crazy stupid, Adrian. Okay, so that's green. Okay. Got her moving around. Oh. Nice. I got a nice green dot on her. I don't know if you can see that. Gonna give it a little time to dry there. Oh my gosh, that was so crazy, Adrian. Oh man. You guys are probably just as crazy as I am right now. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see if she'll go. Good, she went crawling off in there. So we're happy with that. Okay, that's the main part done. Let's get this back on there. Oh, holy cow. I'm getting too old for that. That was going to be ugly if I'd lost her. Okay. I'm going to show you what happened. So as I was messing with the queen here, I ended up letting her fly out, which is just nuts. She landed on this leaf here, and I went to grab her, and I knocked her off, and she fell down on the ground, which is where I had that super laying. And then she crawled underneath it, so I was able to move the super, and I was able to grab her, hold her in my hand, and get her back to where you could see on the camera again. But man, what a crazy day. See how busy these bees in London are being? Hey, I've got to tell you, every day I learn something new with beekeeping. And today I sure did learn a lesson. But I got her marked. Too close for comfort. Hey friends, thanks for coming along on this episode. Man, I don't need that kind of excitement in my life. Seeing the queen bee fly away, oh my gosh. I seem to remember hearing somewhere that once a queen bee is mated, she really can't fly that well, and that's probably what made me able to see where she went. She flew off and landed in one of these little trees here, and I was able to then catch her just with my hand, and hopefully I didn't injure her in any way. I don't think I did. I think I was very gentle, but obviously, man, that was just way more excitement than I cared to have at this point in time. But you can see the bees in London here for the top half above the double screen board are doing really well. And let's have a look at the front here. So here's Vienna, our new one. So these bees are all making themselves at home here. You don't see much action on the Pro Nuke box there, but there's certainly bees in there. I know they are because I can see them in the back, and I'll see if I can show you that. If you look inside the in the grate there, you can see bees climbing around inside that area. So that's how I know that those bees are there. I'm trying to, I don't see much of this sugar water being consumed, which bothers me. I'm not sure that I put the right holes in there or enough maybe, but regardless, I'm not too worried because I've got bees that I know are in that Pro Nuke. So I just want to make sure that queen has a chance to emerge. She should have emerged already, but I believe it takes her 3 or 4 days before she gets ready for her mating flight. She might go out earlier than that, but from what I understand, that's kind of the prime time for her to be able to go out and do her mating flight. Hopefully there's drones in the area and she can get successfully mated and come back and start laying eggs. Then next weekend we'll do a check to see if we've actually got eggs in there. So that's going to be May the 4th. I've calculated that. And if we do, we'll try and find the queen out of the Pro Nuke. We'll try and find the queen out of the bottom box of London. Hopefully she'll be successfully mated as well. And then what I'll do is try and catch them to mark them also. And then what we'll do is actually get them replaced in La Paz and Berlin. And then I'll reunite the top and the bottom box of London to be all one box. And then I'll just end up with 4 hives. Otherwise, I could split London. And I could also take the Pro Nuke box and turn that into another hive. Could end up with 6, but I don't really want 6 at this point in time. I'll be happy with 4. So thanks for coming along on this journey, everyone. I really appreciate the comments and the advice that some of you offer out there. I'm more than happy to hear any suggestions and answer any questions if anyone has it. In the meantime, this is Adrian from Adrian Has Bees. Thanks for watching. Take care, guys.